Welcome to the deep dive. So you brought us this great stack of sources all about the cutting edge of B2B affiliate marketing,
That's right.
and our mission today feels pretty clear.
Yeah.
We need to cut through all the noise and really deliver the modern playbook.
Yeah.
So if you are in that B2B SaaS space or really any complex sales environment and you're trying to figure out how to drive scalable, high-quality leads,
Oh,
this is your shortcut.
it really is. Because the sources, they all point to one undeniable truth.
What's that?
The era of passive program management, it's over. That old set it and forget it idea. It's just a recipe for strategic inertia, for failure, really.
So you need a total overhaul.
A complete active management overhaul. To win today, you have to be hands-on.
Okay, so we're going to be unpacking what the experts are calling the 6 strategic pillars. These are the things they identify as essential for program longevity and market leadership.
Right.
And it seems like the shift isn't just about making money anymore. It's about maximizing something called total partner value, or TPV.
TPV. That's the metric that changes the whole game. It's not just the revenue from the affiliates' customers.
More of that.
Oh, much more. It's the overall lifetime value and, crucially, the retention you get from the partner themselves. You have to have this dual strategy.
Yeah.
You've got to nurture that long tail of, these emerging, really authentic niche voices. But at the same time, you have to deliver such exceptional operational excellence to your top partners that they would never even think about leaving.
Right. Let's start at the beginning then. The talent challenge.
Yeah.
It seems so hard for new B2B affiliates to even get started to compete with these huge name brand publishers.
It's a massive hurdle, and it really comes down to the B2B sales cycle. It's just so long.
So if you only reward the final conversion,
You're telling people they might have to work for, 6, maybe 18 months with zero guaranteed income? Who would sign up for that? It just scares away all the new talent.
which brings us right to pillar 1, architecting accessible entry points. So this is about creating a real path for beginners.
Absolutely. The whole goal is low barrier entry. You have to get rid of the usual gatekeepers.
So like no minimum traffic requirements.
No minimum traffic. And critically, no punitive minimum payout requirements. None of that.
And the really innovative part, from what I'm seeing, is in the commission structure itself. You're basically moving the goalposts.
We have to. You need to implement sliding scale commissions based on actions that happen way higher up the funnel.
Like what?
Things like qualified clicks or registered demo requests, quality leads. You're building a proactive talent pipeline strategy. You're rewarding effort and early momentum, not just that delayed final sale.
So you're almost financing their early career. You're saying, hey, we see the value in what you're doing, even if the deal hasn't closed.
Precisely. It keeps them in the game. It keeps them engaged during that long wait. If they generate a great lead for you today, they see some reward now, which keeps them motivated.
Okay, so you've attracted them, but now you have to keep them. This leads into pillar 2, designing irresistible incentive structures. And that word irresistible is doing a lot of work there.
It is, because your TPV has to be flat out superior. It's all about retention.
And the money has to be good.
Yes, the monetary rewards have to be competitive. The sources cite some pretty high benchmarks, like TripAdvisor paying out 50% of the commission it gets when a user clicks out to a hotel.
Wow, 50%? That's aggressive.
It is. It shows just how high the bar is. But for B2B, where the deal sizes are bigger, it's often the non-monetary perks that build that real durable loyalty.
That's interesting. So what are we talking about?
Well, look at the aspirational stuff. The sources mention Sandals affiliates winning free all-inclusive trips.
Which sounds great, obviously.
It's a powerful motivator, for sure. But it's also strategic. The affiliate goes on the trip, comes back with a ton of high-quality, authentic photos and stories, and then they use that in their future content. The reward itself fuels better marketing for you.
It's a win-win. The incentive becomes a content marketing expense.
Exactly. And don't forget freebies. Offering tools or service credits that the affiliate can then give away to their audience.
So you're strengthening their brand.
You're strengthening their brand, which increases their leverage, which in turn helps your program. It's like building a loyalty moat based on mutual value.
That makes a lot of sense. But if we do a great job with pillars 1 and 2, and we get all this new talent, how do we manage them all? Direct management is expensive. That feels like a real bottleneck.
It is. And that's the critical transition. It takes us right to pillar 3, dedicated partner management affiliates today. They value that high-touch support almost as much as the commission check.
So they want to be able to talk to a real person.
A real person, direct, reliable communication, a dedicated support line or one-on-one access to an account manager. They say it's absolutely vital.
But the job of that account manager, it seems to have changed profoundly. It's not just about processing payouts anymore. They need to help creators with key narratives. What does that even mean?
This is where it gets really strategic, because this is all about AI.
AI, how does that connect?
Well, think about it. Search engines are becoming answer engines. They're driven by these huge language models. And if an affiliate's content isn't structured just right, with clear semantic markup, specific metadata, generative AI just won't be able to find it and pull it into those instant answer boxes.
Whoa, so the old affiliate manager role,
Yeah.
it's kind of obsolete.
It is. They have to become consultants now. Their job is basically AI optimization consultancy.
They're safeguarding the affiliate's traffic.
100%. They might consult on, say, keyword density for AI retrieval, or making sure the content answers a very specific question so an LLM can summarize it. And that kind of dedicated expert help is a massive retention tool. If you're helping a partner stay visible in this new AI-driven world, they're not going to leave you for a slightly bigger commission.
Okay, but that high-touch support is super resource intensive. You can't give that level of attention to everyone.
You can't, which is the perfect lead-in to Pillar 4. Operationalizing data for continuous program optimization. This is where we kill the set it and forget it model once and for all.
Right. Data tracking is mandatory.
It is. But for B2B, the standard KPIs like total revenue, they're not enough. You have to rigorously track and, more importantly, weight the non-revenue KPIs.
What do you mean by weight?
I mean, things like unique sales, sure, but also leads generated and the quality of those leads.
Why is the leads generated metric so important to B2B?
Because in SaaS, a single qualified lead that enters your pipeline can have more long-term value than a one-off low-value sale. So if an affiliate sends you fewer sales, but they're all high-quality enterprise leads, your data needs to reflect that value.
So the data becomes the boss. It's the governance mechanism for the whole program.
Precisely. You use this refined, weighted data to rank everyone. You find your top generators of both leads and sales, and then you allocate your expensive resources accordingly. That one-on-one AI consulting from Pillar 3, that only goes to the people with the highest demonstrated ROI. It creates a meritocracy.
Let's pivot a bit. Let's talk about crowded markets. How do you make your offer stand out when, dozens of competitors have similar commission rates? This is Pillar 5, enhancing value proposition through strategic offer bundling.
And this is way more sophisticated than just like a coupon code.
Right.
The idea is you pair your main affiliate offer with a complementary product from another vendor, so the customer gets 2 integrated services for 1 checkout.
That's huge. That massively increases the perceived value. Can you give us a B2B example?
Sure. Imagine you sell a project management tool. You could bundle it with a discounted data visualization tool from a different company. The customer gets both, maybe already integrated through an API, for 1 price. You share the acquisition cost, but the incentive for the customer to act now is enormous.
And there's a strategic defense element to this, isn't there?
Yeah.
It creates an ecosystem defense strategy.
It does. It makes your product stickier. When a customer signs up for 2 integrated tools at once, they get deeply embedded in that workflow. To leave your product, they have to disrupt 2 workflows, not just 1. You're raising the switching costs.
Plus, there's a trust transfer, right?
Yeah.
If I already trust vendor B and you, vendor A, are bundled with them,
You're borrowing their brand equity. It short-circuits that initial skepticism and accelerates the trust cycle. It's so effective.
okay, so that brings us to what you said might be the most critical realignment happening today.
I think it is. Pillar 6, the advocate to affiliate conversion strategy.
This feels like a direct response to that market shift away from giant generalist publishers and towards those niche trusted creators.
That's exactly what it is. The mandate is clear. A trusted, authentic voice is now worth more than the biggest reach.
So you have to stop waiting for partners to find you.
You have to stop waiting and start actively recruiting. You go to your existing loyal customers, your biggest advocates, and you turn them into revenue-generating partners. These are people who already know and love your product. Their endorsement is completely organic.
And their incentive isn't just a commission check.
Not at all. It's often continued, superior access to the product. They get high-tier features for free or early access to your beta programs. It's a huge deal for them because they're already invested. And that authenticity, it's a quantifiable competitive advantage. It leads to much higher quality leads.
And seems like you're getting something else back, too, more than just sales.
Oh, absolutely. These Advocate affiliates become a critical product marketing feedback loop. They're your most informed users, and they can directly link sales performance to, say, a feature they love or a bug they hate. They basically become a paid product testing team.
This is all fantastic, but before we wrap up, we should probably touch on the foundation that makes all this possible: affiliate networks.
Yes, we have to. They aren't just for processing payments anymore. They are strategic enablers.
The necessary infrastructure.
The necessary foundational infrastructure. A platform like a PartnerStack marketplace gives you centralized access to this huge library of already vetted B2B partners. It just cuts down your partner acquisition friction so much.
And they handle the logistical risk.
The stuff no scaling B2B company wants to manage, tracking global payments, compliance, tax forms. It's a nightmare. Outsourcing that frees up your expensive managers from Pillar 3 to focus on high leverage work, like that AI optimization support we talked about.
And the data they provide is key for Pillar 2 for the incentives.
Exactly. They enable standardized benchmarking. You can see what comparable programs are paying, which you need to know to keep your own TPV structure competitive.
Okay, this has been so comprehensive.
No.
And it's clear these 6 pillars are completely interdependent. Dedicated management in Pillar 3 only really works if you have the data refinement from Pillar 4 to tell you where to point those resources.
They all build on each other.
So the mandate for anyone listening is clear. Audit your current program against these 6 strategies.
The long-term winners will be the programs that really capture this fundamental shift towards authentic niche creators. This isn't just a marketing channel anymore. It's a core business strategy built on trust.
So if we leave you with one final provocative thought to mull over.
Yeah.
Since authenticity is now recognized as a quantifiable competitive advantage in B2B marketing, how can your organization quickly audit your current partner program to ensure you are rewarding trust and credibility over simple reach?
That distinction, rewarding genuine advocacy over just audience size, that's the key. That's the key to sustained competitive excellence in this new B2B ecosystem.